First of all, let's talk about the developer console and how to use it to do things you can't do otherwise. The developer console can be very helpful while playing the game. It will allow you to teleport your truck in case of an accident or a scenario when you're stuck somewhere. Using the console, you can also skip time, set weather, and skybox to your liking. Also, you can fast travel to any city on the map. Keep in mind that with the game's default fast travel system, you can travel to just any city, but with this, you can. It is also possible to modify the traffic density using the developer console, although I'd recommend a mod for that. Now let's see how to do all these things. So the first thing you're going to do is go to your Documents folder and go to American Truck Simulator. Here, if you scroll down, you will see a config file. So you will be opening it with the text editor. So right click and go to Open With and choose Notepad. Once we are here, we can go to Edit, Find, and now we'll be looking for console. Find next. This right here is the line you're looking for. G_console, this value, if you haven't changed this before, this should be a 0. You have to change that to a 1. Alright, that's number 1. And number 2 is you're going to look for this word developer. You have to go back to the top and find next. You'll also have to set it to 1. If it's 0, just set it to 1. Once you have changed both of these lines, you can exit out of that and make sure to save the file. And that's it. Now you can go back to your game. Now that you're in the game, you're going to hit this button right here. This will open up the console menu here. Now you can put different commands to do different tasks. So the first one I'll show you is the set time one. So for this, you will have to just type this G_set_time space and then the time. So this works in 24-hour format. So if I want it to be nighttime, I'll just set it to 21. And if I want to change it back to daytime, let's just do 9. There you go. Remember that this basically skips time, so you will get income from your other employees, and also you might be late for the delivery if you do it while doing a job. Now let's take a look at the free camera. So to enable the free camera, you just have to hit 0 on your keyboard, and as you can see, this is the free camera. And to move around, you will use the num keys: 8 to go forward, 4 to go left, 6 to go right, and 5 to go backwards. You can change the speed of the camera by scrolling the mouse wheel down. If you do down, it will slow down. If you scroll the wheel up, it will go faster. You can get rid of the on-screen map, obviously, to maybe take screenshots or whatever you want to do with the free camera. You can do that. Alright, now I'll also show something that you can do with the free camera, and that is traveling, or rather teleporting to a location. So say I just want to be here, so you will go here, go more towards the ground. So make sure your camera is lower on the ground, just above the ground. And once you do that, you're going to hit Control and F9. Hitting Control and F9 together will teleport your truck to this location. Don't do it while you are like up above here, because if you do that, your truck will just fall from here to the ground and take damage. Alright, now that's done. Oh, also to mention that with this you can actually access a lot of locations or like places on the map that you can't otherwise. For example, you see this is blocked off and you can access that part by just teleporting here. Now that we are done with free camera, let's go back, open our console. Next, let's take a look at the skybox. So if you do g underscore set underscore sky 1, this will change. Actually, that command is wrong. It's g underscore set underscore skybox. If you set it to 1, you will get clear skies, like you can see here. Let me set it to 2, another variant of the clear sky, and then 3 is cloudy, 4 is misty, 5 some clouds, 6 decent amount of clouds, 7 is also clear skies, and 8 is also cloudy, and then you have 9. So yeah, these are basically the different skyboxes that you can have in the game. You can also enable rain and other weather effects. For that, I will leave a link in the description that contains all the different commands you can use. Now next I will just show you how to fast travel to your location using the console. Like I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of cities in the game that you can fast travel with the game's in-game fast travel system. So let's say we just want to go, let's choose a place here. Let's go to Cody here. Let's go to Cody. This is like a small town, I believe, where we will be fast traveling. And to do that, you can come to the map and then open your console. Now you just have to type go to without any space and then spell it out, Cody. And you see there was no error. That means we should be there once we close the map. Just give it a second here to load. You see you are in Cody, but you are in free camera mode. So what you have to do is get closer to the ground. To make it work, you have to get closer to a street and just hit Control F9 to teleport your truck there. This way you can fast travel anywhere on the map. But how are you going to type the name of the map if the name has like a space in it? Well, it's gonna be slightly different. For each one it can be different. So for this one, Idaho Falls, if I do Idaho underscore Falls, that did it. If it doesn't work, you could try doing it without the underscore between the two words. That could also work for some of the names, but this is usually how you do it. Finally, what I'm going to show with the console is how to modify the traffic density in the game. So for this one, the command is g underscore traffic. If you set it to 0, it's gonna disable all traffic. You see, it's just you now on the map. There will be no other vehicles. And if you do 1, that's the default one. If you want to increase traffic, you can do 2, or you can do 3, 4, up to 9. But I don't think that makes a whole lot of difference. If you just want higher traffics, you could just do 2. The only problem with this is that this does not change the spawn ratio of the different vehicles. So if you want that and more dynamic traffic density based on the location and the time, then I suggest you try one of the graphic mods that are on Steam.